I'm a scuba diver. And there's two types of scuba divers out there. There are those who have peed in their wetsuits and those who will. I'm also a rafter. There's two types of rafters. There's those that will swim in whitewater and those who will. And I've done both. As a matter of fact, last weekend, I swam for the first time. I've been whitewater rafting for over 10 years, and I've never flipped a raft, and I've never went over the edge. And the Gallatin, thank God I got baptized in a local river. It was big water, and I can handle most big water. Class 3, it's okay. And I didn't pay attention like I should have. I hit a wave, and my wife was on that raft, and she's what's called a professional high sider. She knows when the raft starts going, she gets up on the high side, and she did. I didn't. I'm a martial artist too. I have caught swords, broken swords, wooden, out of the air like this, so they wouldn't hit somebody. Just second nature. I can do that. This flip, almost flip, came. It's so fast, I couldn't see it coming. And bam, I was under the water, and I looked up. I didn't know where I was. And I swallowed. And up I came. I was at the back of the raft, and my wife goes, "Where's my guide?" She doesn't row boats. She doesn't know how in whitewater. But she helped me get up and got back in the raft and rode down backwards for about a half a mile before I could get my boundaries. But I did it. We need those waves in our lives. She said afterwards, she said, "Man, it could have been worse." And I said, "Yeah, what's your point?" "Well, what if? What if?" I said, "Honey, there's no what ifs. I'm not going to let that squirrel cage run in my mind." Look at the media. That's what they want. They want to talk to people and say, what if, and they build up all the drama in their lives. I said, I'm not going there. I learned my lesson. I'm going on. We're speakers. And you know what? We're going to get baptized someday. We're going to fall out of the raft. You're going to pee in your wetsuit. Okay? It's going to happen. Is that going to never stopped me from putting on a wetsuit again, and that's not stopping me from getting back in my boat and getting back on the river again. 30 years ago, I had a big old beard and long hair. I was a sophomore in college, and I was an Army ROTC. Doesn't make sense, does it? But I was. And they allowed me to have my beard, because it's Montana. We live in the great outdoors. And I really loved the Army. I wanted a military career. So I applied for a 2-year scholarship. I shaved my beard, cut my hair, went out in the sun, because it was all white, you know. I went into the interview with half a dozen military full bird colonels with a sunburned face. I could hardly open. They knew what I did. And they awarded me my scholarship. So they shipped me off to Butte 2 weeks later for my physical. And I'm passing all the tests, right? I'm going through all this. And they said, "Do you have any scars?" I said, "Well, yeah." So I rolled up my pant leg and I showed him this railroad track right here. "Yeah, I've had surgery." "Oh, we need to take a picture of that." You know what happened? They pulled my scholarship. And nothing. Out of the military. Next quarter, we had quarters back then, I was on scholastic probation. I was failing all my classes. Next quarter, I was on college probation. Got letters from all my departments saying, "You may want to rethink your life." And I did. I dropped out of school. My father didn't think that was a good idea. Back then, late 70s, my father said, "Tom, I'll write you a check for $5,000 if you stay in school." in today's dollars, I don't know, 15, 20 grand. I said, nope, I'm going to be a ski bum for a year, and I was. Life was good because I actually won a pass to Bridger Bowl, our local area, and I skied a lot. And that's good for me because I decided that I was going to make the choice to get back on the raft, and I did. I got back into school, and for the last 2.5 years of my school year, I was on the honor roll. It worked. Now, mistakes are going to happen. You know, I'm going to lose my place in a speech. It's going to happen. I'll probably hit another hole. I'll probably flip a raft someday when I go down to the Grand Canyon. So what? But I'm not going to go, what if, before I do it. I have to get on the path. I have to hike that trail. I have to see what's out there. Because sometimes it's going to be a little bit darker. I may not be able to see the path, but the more I'm practicing, the more it becomes second nature for me to walk where I need to go. So don't worry about what if. We've got to take the steps. You know, I didn't know what purpose I'd have in my life. I wouldn't be standing here today in front of you guys if I had been in the military. I'm sure of it. Would that have helped other people? Probably. I probably wouldn't be married to my wife that high-sided my boat last weekend. But it all works out. Just do it.